Hello, beautiful Zionites. Welcome to my channel, Zion Amy. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, please do well to hit the subscribe button and also turn up your notifications so you can be notified whenever we make a post. Yes, this is renowned Reverend Father, Professor and Barrister Father Okunerere, that's Father Paul Obayi, popularly known as Father Okunerere of Nsukka Diocese, Enugu State. Listen to this important note of warning he sounded to his fellow ordained clerics, men of God, the ones that supports directly or indirectly supports paganism, idolatry through their write-ups on social media. Those who are smart enough or who have observed on social media the trend will notice that there are certain clerics, especially priests, Catholic priests, that through their write-ups, I don't know whether it's out of confusion or the desperation to be liked by people, you see them putting up write-ups that tend to directly or indirectly support idolatry, encouraging people to practice their culture. There's nothing wrong in practicing culture, but we should know that in these times, a lot of confused youths tend to interpret culture practices as paganism or idolatry. So this is Father Okunerere exposing the ills of certain ministers, certain men of God that tend through their write-ups to support or encourage idolatry. Listen and watch this video to the end, and do well to share this video and also keep up with this channel. Bye.
This one, they fry people. You sleep in the night, you suddenly wake up and be breathing to death, sweating. They have invoked you into the pot. If you are a Christian, you will blow this pot into pieces. That is one of Okite. I think he's over there. I've saved so many people who came out from Okite. They will keep pot, cover it with red, expecting money to fill it. What a sense. What a foolish word. Why are the youth being deceived? These people who are deceiving you, they are doing some other thing, which by God's grace have been revealed now. Unfortunately, some of our clerics, some ordained persons, in order to attack us, created a forum, created a channel, in short, open the gates of hell for the youths, telling them that after all, even the white men have culture. Even in Rome, there is culture. And the youth understood culture means to be worshiping the devil, and they took to it. After all, if before you mention one or two, say, after all, so person said this, so person said this. This is a wrong misplacement of understanding. Culture is not paganism. So be careful how you're deceived. So those of us who are clerics, who are ordained, who are preachers, who are pastors, priests, should be careful how you speak. Because one word you made use of can lead many astray. As so many have been led astray today. So many have been led astray today because of the teachings of some authorities. We are authorities. We are teachers. Whether you are bishop, priest, pastor, whatever you say, can lead hundreds of people astray, as it is happening today. If you touch a youth, he said, after all, you priests, preach it. Your leaders in the church, preach it, that there is no difference. After all, it is culture. So they swoop back. And now the church is looking for what to lay hand upon, that this is the cause of it. So I want the youth, this thing you are diverting to is sending us 100 years back. We are destroying our stars, our destinies, our blessings, our relationship with God. Whoever has ear, let him hear. Onye nwere ntị, ya nụrụ. O nwere ihe dị iche n'omenala na ịgọ arụsị. Omenala maka mana ịgọ arụsị dị njọ n'ebe Chineke nọ. Mana dịka iwu obodo anyị si wee do, Section 38 says freedom of worship. You can worship anything you want. You can bow down to stone and all that. But this does not mean you who were seeing light going back to darkness. When you go to God, you tell him that Bishop said this, or Father said this, Pastor said this. He's not going to listen to you. You are going to condemnation. Remember, those who worship the devil shall be like him. Onye nwere ntị, ya nụrụ. Whoever has ear, let him hear. The teachings of some clerics have led these youths astray. You just say everybody has culture, there is nothing bad in culture. Yes, there is nothing bad in culture, but translate it in Igbo. And you get that the culture you mean is not the culture they want to understand. Culture. Culture is part of human being. The totality of a person, the way of life. But paganism is an aspect, a dot. And these teachings, which we are blind towards, in order to attack other clerics, you just make a careless statement that we mow down the faith of the gullibles. Coupled with the secret conference by all these so-called themselves, those who do traditionals. That anybody who comes to you for soothsaying, to make charm, to ask what is wrong with him or her, what you will tell him is, tell him that his problem is from forefathers, from deities, from what they have taken away, from what. This is just a meeting held to increase their trade and nothing more. Just like Demetrius in Acts of Apostles chapter 19. Increase their trade. And if they don't fight against Paul now, their trade will go down. It is a meeting they held. That's why if you meet any native doctor, any soothsayer, will first of all tell you, this thing I'm seeing, oh, that is arụsị dị na bunu. A ga-eje kpụkpata ya. Arụsị dị na obodo. A ga-eje bughachita ya azụ. This deity or that will be brought back. If it's not brought back, you cannot progress. You cannot be Nigeria limited. You cannot reach where God destiny. You cannot do this. Because unless these are brought back, and coupled with this and some teachings of some clerics, it messed up the youth, confused them. Today, many of them are back into darkness. Galatians 4:9 says, come out of those wretched, pitiable, non-entity spirits that cannot help themselves, let alone helping you. Go and do a viable business. God cannot do miracle in the air. God will only do miracle with what you have done, with what you have. Check when he performed the miracle of the 5,000. He asked, is there anything for these people? Philip and Co said, no, there's only 5 loaves and 2 fish. He said, bring it. And he brought it. They brought it and gave it to him. He lifted it up. And what? The God, providential God, expanded it. And more than 5,000 people, 5,000 men outside women and children. Remember, why you get 5,000 men, be ready for 10,000 women. Be ready for 15,000 children. Be ready for 20,000 girls. So if you expect what Jesus fed with 5 loaves and 2 fish, they are mounting up to 30, if not 70,000 people. He couldn't perform the miracle until love is given to him. Watch the talents. He gave the other one 5 talents, the other one 2 talents, the other one 1 talent, and the 1 talent hid his own. 2 talents increased by 2, 5 talents increased by 5, and he blessed them more. He said, take the one of the 1 talent who refused to aspire and feed up the 11. The other one is getting 11, and you're getting 0. So I want you to go and learn, even if you're a cobbler, even if you're a mason, even if whatever you want to learn it and give it to God. Come here, we pray for you. And you move on. You are bringing curses upon yourself, upon your generation.